Kia ora, ko dia hau, haramai, welcome to today's 5-minute Makerspace. We're making a simple conveyor belt today and we're going to use that for a couple of different purposes. And today, we're going to focus in and take a closer look. We're going to make the conveyor belt out of this butter container and I'm just going to cut off one end of it. You may need an adult to help you do this. I'm just using a craft knife. Making a couple of slits. Using a pair of scissors would definitely be safer doing that. Alright, and then we can see what we're doing as well. You'll see I've got some pens here, a couple of pencils, and they are going to go in our container. And I've actually just got this little line of paper. This is actually from an FPOS roll, but you might just have any piece of paper which will actually do. Now, just to make sure that our pencils go through evenly, I'm going to actually measure these today. Just make a small mark with your craft knife, and again you need an adult to help you with this. So just get the hole started and then you might be able to use some scissors. So scissors now, just to make those holes just a little bit bigger. Alright, so take your pencil. So that rotates and that rotates there as well. So what's going to be important now is attaching our paper to the end here. Now there's two things we could do. We can either attach it and then just have it constantly going around, or we can have one feed onto the other. So have one with lots of paper on it and then have that feed onto the other one. I'll take one length. This will be the tricky part, is attaching our paper, rolling it up, and then being able to feed it through again. Let's take that onto our pencil. And then we roll this one around. Going to need to get it back into the container. Okay, I'll just cut that off. Feed that through. Don't let the piece of paper go. And then we'll get that back into there. That's kind of the tricky part. It's having enough bend in the container, in the vessel that you've made. So wind that up a bit more. And then by rolling this pencil, we'll roll the paper off the other end. Now you could have a little bit of fun with this, using your little car. Of course you could make the length of it quite a bit longer, and we could use that, do that in this container as well. But something else you might like to try, and that's why we've got our pens here as well. Take the lid off your pens. and use this as a little bit of a drawing mechanism as well. And you can keep going until the paper runs out at the other end. And then, of course, when it's finished at one end, you can roll it back the other way. And that is how a conveyor belt works. I hope you enjoyed today's activity. Thanks for joining me. Ka kite.